versus Hero. CakeAssault versus Average Alex. Who
Hero
can
versus
take
Hero,
flight better,
yeah.
the Fleet or the Raster? See it in just a minute, folks, but again, thank you for tuning in with us. We hope you like Rivals 2 because, you know, this is genuine emotion. It's a good game. Here we go. It's a battle of flight coming through.
All right, let's see. Already getting forced into the corner here. CakeAssault on this Fleet, kind of showing what the character's all about, but getting swatted right now by Average Alex.
Oh, the special getup was sick.
That was perfect usage of it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, talk about coverage. Ooh, the parry, we were just talking about how much of a difference it makes.
Yeah, and I mean, one of the big things that we would see in Rivals 1 are things called jab checks, where you can basically just create a frame advantage by forcing your opponent to parry. I don't even know how potent it is in this game yet because people use parry so infrequently. And again, the frame data on parry in Rivals 2 is just so much slower when you have a block instead.
Okay, let's see if CakeAssault can really get anything started. So far, it's kind of been the Alex show. Well, Average Alex, since we now know that both of them are called Alex. But for the sake of this cast, Alex will be referring to Average Alex from this point forward.
Okay, floating, looking for the down air instead. Wow, catches, I think, what looked like a nair out of shield from CakeAssault. And that's kind of been the defensive option of choice, Flambeau, especially when we approach the block right there. Look at Average Alex. He just goes for quick aerial out of shield. Not a lot of shield grabs yet.
Okay. And I'm wondering, like, at what point are you going to make that change, that adjustment, right? Do you feel like it's time to go over to that layer of Yomi, or are you going to keep it a little bit similar or simpler at this point? But so far, I mean, I think CakeAssault actually doing a great job.
And that is the exact conversion that made CakeAssault so much money in Rivals 2 top 6 at Genesis X, right? You just go into that up strong conversion right there, and especially off mistech, you're doomed.
Oh, the butter. The butter you're getting schmooved on.
Okay, slipstream applied right there. You're reaching so hard.
I mean, what happened to Crag? I almost thought that was going to hit. I'm not going to lie.
Crag's been hurt too many times, man. Been ghosted too many times on the dating sites.
Okay.
You getting cute, Cake. You getting cute, Cake. Nair to cover the ledge as well. Has to spend the tornado. And it is Edge Guard City. Couple of arrows come through, and Alex will fall to last stock.
Perfect edge guard sequence coming up from CakeAssault. Despite a bit of a shaky start, was able to go ahead, find that equilibrium, and really just carry on that momentum from there. Average Alex struggling to get this first stock.
Yeah, and I love that Cake is just eliminating the middleman, right? Like so many of these grabs, we just see instant up throw. Doesn't even want to bother with playing the mix-up off pummel right there. That felt like a very weak hit to find
It really did. Yeah. It really did. But sometimes all it takes is a flick or a 1-inch punch.
Yeah.
It's enough to do the damage you need.
Could be the strongest thing in your arsenal right there. Okay, slipstream does go down right here as we find the tech chase position. Great from Alex, but breaks out with the forward air is CakeAssault.
Okay, we're seeing a little bit of dash dance and good movement from Alex here, trying to make this comeback feel a little bit more realistic. Forcing CakeAssault into the corner, but is unable to continue the punishment. CakeAssault gets a turnaround up to of his own, and now suddenly things are looking a little bit different.
The way that Cake has been playing the corner is really, really good. I think if Alex can start finding these positions again where he's able to charge side strong in the air and cover the ledge, that's really where he's going to make a ton of progress here in this game to try to catch back up.
Okay, I like this. Once again, forward throw goes out there, gets the swat with the forward air as well. Can we get an edge guard here? Nice little trickiness. And honestly, you see Alex just kind of gives up the stage. Says, I'd rather play what you do off the ledge rather than trying to go out there. I'm behind. I don't want to risk anything.
And that is kind of a Raster special, right? Where if I can find a single aerial, we are playing a bit of a DI mix-up at that point. We are going to see CakeAssault take game 1 right there. But I do like the vision that Average Alex is bringing to the table as we go into game 2.
Okay. Definitely a pretty strong start for CakeAssault here. Definitely looking pretty comfortable, all things considered. I felt like, I said it before, the start of the game looked a little bit weird because Alex was getting like extreme punishes. I think it was like 136 some odd percent before we saw CakeAssault really get anything going, and then kind of snowballed from there. But if Alex is able to keep that same momentum and then just convert it into a stock earlier, it could look like a completely different set.
100%, 100%.
Where are we going for the stage selection here?
Rock wall. Over to the rock wall. And we see a maple swap here from Average Alex.
Okay, I'm with it.
Character we have not seen from this player just yet. We saw Zetterburn at the end of Game 5 to take it over MSB, but it has been Fleet all the way for the most part. Or excuse me, Raster all the way.
Raster, yes, correct. Let's see if the change is worth it.
Oh, the baby
reset.
hit to reset was so sick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, swings around to the other side with the tether. Gets the force, gets one down air. It's not going to be enough to get stock. Not enough percentage racked up for that one to be lethal. But we love the pressure here. Yeah, just keep CakeAssault in the corner.
Okay, Lily goes down center. That is a Rivals 1 classic, right? You parry the plant, put it into a bit of an end lag situation right there. But Average Alex being off stage means not much happens to progress the game state. Grab comes through for CakeAssault now. No tech chase to be found.
Likes to swat away, goes ahead and throws out that arrow, charges it up as well. Little gust of wind to follow. And now we have Average Alex in a precarious scenario here as CakeAssault is setting up for this edge guard, and that's just going to be enough.
Yeah, and the fall instant float nair has been such an incredible and excellent edge guarding tool for CakeAssault, right? Expecting Average Alex to come back to the stage, especially on the maple. It's weird when the tether gets applied, but we'll see how that interaction pans out in just a minute.
Okay, sliding through here. Coming around, goes ahead and drops the plant, gets the parry yet again. Such an effective tool when used properly.
Big punish right here. How do you cover it? Dare's not going to get there, and Average Alex fighting his way back out of the corner, but it's not going to be enough.
Oh, wow. Catches him on the side special on the way in, saying that's not going to happen today. And just like that, we have CakeAssault on the verge of a 3-stock. The swap to maple has not been the difference maker.
CakeAssault getting the action started. Mark gets applied. Tornado finds the alley-oop right there. Grab comes through, and the pressure continues to be laid on Thick. CakeAssault looking to find it right there. Not going to get it. Dare, okay. Up B gets Average Alex a little bit of breathing room, Flambeau.
I don't know if it's enough, though. You need to take some pretty large breaths if you want to come back into this one. Average Alex still looking to get the first stock.
It's a deep breathing exercise for
Yeah, you really got to...
In through the nose, out through the mouth.
All right, we got one.
Go.
The parries have been so good on the plane.
Yes, yes. When the Lily goes down, it is time to put that maple in disadvantage. Let's see what happens right here. Average Alex looking to find anything. Can't even apply the seed just yet. Can't get a mark. Nothing. Needs to just hit one special to get this one going, or even a grab with a special pummel could do it as well.
You can see, I mean, Average Alex has been going for a falling aerial to some sort of mix-up, but immediate rolls from CakeAssault every time. Can't get the up-tilt follow-up on a jump out of shield.
Lily goes down perfect center right there, covering a lot of space. Dissuading a CakeAssault from the approach in, but the parry again is so on point. Up throw is not going to get too much into a conversion right here, but the back air will. It's not going to be enough to KO, but tries to get too tricky on him.
Great drip. And that's going to be the game. CakeAssault 2-0 up against Average Alex. Alex does not seem to be able to really make anything happen here. I'm wondering, do we get another character swap?
I'm seeing Zetterburn on the screen.
Okay, well, you know what? That Zetter was the one that was able to do it last time. I get it. Try everything you got at this point because you are at tournament point, right? You lose here, not a bad job. You get guaranteed third place.
That's right.
But wouldn't it be sweeter if you got second?
Wouldn't it be sweeter indeed? And again, for all the narrative building we've set up about Alex, a player to look out for sure. Let's see if the Zetterburn can cross the finish line here, but it has to come on the back of a reverse 3-0.
Let's take a look. Throwing out that arrow coming down. The Zetterburn is the fresh face for Anonymous Alex here in this set. And maybe it'll be the difference, but it looks like no matter who he picks, CakeAssault seems so comfortable applying that pressure.
Yeah, and this is really rough from a macro sense because I didn't necessarily think the Raster was doing that bad, right? But we're going to see first stock drop down right there. The Raster is quite good at playing the offstage. The Zetterburn is significantly weaker when they're offstage too. So we're going to see that big time, especially with the way CakeAssault's been edge guarding. I'm nervous about this.
No, I feel the same way, especially with the way that Zetterburn's recovery works. Definitely a familiar face for players of platform fighters, right? Everyone's had practice dealing with something like that.
The mark comes down again, yeah. Average Alex just cannot seem to find his footing on this lion.
Okay, swap.
Here we go.
The down air.
Here we go.
Okay.
Big damage, flow comes back, okay. Up B will find it, but doesn't snap to ledge right there, so Average Alex can find a punish. Fire gets put down once again.
And it's so tough trying to catch the landing of Fleet because of that flow. Normally against other characters, just go for that swing. You know they have to fall, but that delay in timing really is the difference. And CakeAssault might be able to get one here. Can't even get the reach with the up special there. CakeAssault on the verge of getting a 3-stock. Yet again, we were in a similar position last game. We did see Alex manage to get one, but that was it.
Yeah. The way that Cake plays the micro positioning is unbelievable, especially when you add the extra layer of the market supply right there. Oh, hang on, it might be. It's over. It's over. It's actually going to be over. It's done. He can't come back. It's grabbing the leg. Why did you have to do it, CakeAssault, just like that? And it's a 3-0. Average Alex will fall out of Collision 2024 in third place, but holy shit, Flambo!
No, that was... I mean, ended it with a clip, right? The perfect conversion into a down air for the heck of it, right? Like, you didn't need to do that, but I mean, that was insane. Like, I don't... Boof gets the trade there.
I know we got the Rivals 2 highlight editors out there right now because I've been seeing them over on the YouTube, but yeah, that one's going in there, I think. I would venture to guess.
Yeah, no, I agree. If I were a betting man,
that's right.
I'm not. I don't gamble publicly. But if I were a betting man, I would think that one's going in the highlight reel. Definitely a crispy clip on a poor, unsuspecting Alex, man. He was really trying everything. He went through like 3 different characters, different stages. The math just wasn't mathing. Yeah.
I got to say something real quick before I set the tone for what we are about to see.
Okay, talk
Shout outs to this Terraria music that is playing in my ear. Are you for real right now? I love this. This is unbelievable. I don't know if the stream can hear it, but I hear Terraria music playing, and that rules a lot.
They can hear you.
It is one of the best games ever made,
the music.
aside from this.
Oh, you're a big Terraria fan.
I love it. I love that game so much.
Wow, so it goes 1 Rivals 2, 2 Terraria.
Yeah, and then like 1 millionth Melee.
Yeah, no, I mean, that game is garbage.
And then 1 millionth and 1 Brawlhalla. I'm sorry, Toast.
No,
I didn't mean it.
I'm clipping it and send it to him.
All right, let's talk about it because we have a rematch for Grand Finals right now. Again, one of the GOATs of Rivals 1, CakeAssault.